Hello folks and welcome back to City Bus Manager. We are here on the weekend and we are trying to go through and get up to our 250 stars so that we can move forward and do things. More importantly, we want to take a look at our research and see if we have stuff that we can do. And we do have the new solo e-buses that we haven't checked out in our last episode. We did unlock them, we just didn't check it out. We also have the ability to unlock some double-decker buses. We have not reached this area here, and the only reason we haven't reached it is because we don't have the money to do so. We need 20 grand to unlock our articulated e-buses. If we scroll on down, last time we also were able to go through and add a passenger information system to all of our buses. We were able to expand our company premises, and we also set up automatic cleaning of our buses, all of which are going to massively help us as we're playing this game. We want to get up to 240 if we can. I mean, that's a ways away. It's over 100 trophies away, but we can set up automatic washing of our buses, and that sounds great. And then we have a whole bunch of other stuff. But our next real goal is 175. We want to do shift scheduling, so we never have to click this assign button and click on the buses ever again. It will just do it for us. But to do that, we need to massively increase the number of trips that we have. And we also, here's our shuttle service, which is up to 50 people. So we're going to give you an Isotero. We also need to make sure that we get our company rating up, which will open up some doors for us. So let's see how we do here today, and hopefully we'll have a nice setup for all this. See, White House West is the only one kind of buzzing along there, getting close to full. But other than that, we're doing just fine. We don't have a ton of money right now. It should build up over time. But I think what we're going to do, and tell me if you think this is a good idea or not, I'm thinking we let it ride a little bit and just build up some money and unlock our articulated buses or get double-decker buses, which we also don't really have at all. So take a look here. Do we have double-decker? Oh, we do have the Electroliner. It's 96 passengers, it's $54,000 and 181 miles. And a used one is 30 out of, wow, that's a good deal. One thing I wish they did was tell you what size parking spot these things needed, because I don't know if it needs a small spot, a medium. I just don't know what it requires. Because in all honesty, we would replace all of these guys. If a double-decker bus took up the same space, we'd replace all of those because it makes more sense. But I don't know if that's the case or not. So a little gun shy on that. But regardless, we don't have the money for it. But I really want to go to articulated buses and get those set. But we just don't have those unlocked yet. And if we take a look here, we got the Yutong E12, which is cheaper than all of the other solo buses. It has great range, but much more limited in capacity for guests, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Range might be a trump factor here as far as going through and winning out above all of the other factors that we have. But we'll have to figure that out as we play through this game and see what we're doing here. But I feel like we're going to have a whole lot of stuff to do soon, but not quite yet. So you can see this one's filling up, so we're going to insert an additional bus. And this is going to be purely for capacity. And then they're heading out, and hopefully that will, when we go back out here, take a look. Ooh, White House North. We need to insert an additional bus there too. So hopefully that will help take care of those things. And White House North, we did a new bus on that, so that should be heading out relatively soon. There, that one's going to go out at 3:15, so it should be leaving any moment now. There it goes, right on time. And it's out. We're at 3.4 stars, so we're close on that. Again, our goal right now is to get to 175. Oh, we have a broken down bus, so we need to figure out what's going on with that. Just wiper blades, because that causes electric buses to smoke if you don't have enough wiper blades, right? Now, I didn't set the cleanness because it should automatically get cleaned if we set everything up properly. But we're going to assign the rest of these buses out. This one get washed as well, so that's going to get washed. And I want to kind of follow it because I did not click on the clean button. I want to see if it automatically gets cleaned or not. So it's in the bus wash, it's heading out. Come back, and is it going to get cleaned? This bus needs to get repaired. Oh, another wiper blade problem. And also Good. I'm glad you like this job. So, do we have cleaning staff even on board right now? Oh, we need to hire more cleaning staff. All right. So let's go over to hire people. We're just gonna hire more people. And then we're gonna go to our work schedules for cleaners. And we're just gonna say we need 3 on at day, 3 on at night. Oh, they pay more if they're on at night. I didn't realize that before. Oh, in settings, look. We can set the area here for automatic clean when it's below a certain amount. Okay, that's cool. And look, it is getting cleaned. Great. This bus should also be getting cleaned hopefully soon, because it is well below the 90% threshold. But I mean, that's... Okay, come on. Oh, that one's getting cleaned. Look, it wasn't even that bad. But anytime we're saving work in this game, I'm a big fan of, because there's a lot of little clicking, a lot of little things you need to do, especially prior to automating any of the things. Alright, I'm just going to set that one up to clean, because it's not getting called up for that. It might be just that we don't have the people to do it right now, but in any case, I want it to go. Alright, Arlington Minor. We'll send out that bus. Hold on, what was that one about prices? How much cheaper bus price? No, they're not above average. You shut your mouth. We are a fairly priced bus company, and you can see that our willingness of the population to ride public transportation is increasing. So the next question in here, we had 2 things. 1, do we want to expand where we can go? Or, because it's going to be $30,000, or do we want to start research on additional double-decker buses, upper-decker something very different, or do we want to go for articulated e-buses? This one's only 10 grand, so we can do both of these. I think that's what I want to do. So we'll do that, and we'll see what that brings for us here. Our researchers are doing their job, typing away, figuring out all the things. I don't know why researchers are finding out how to access new buses, but whatever, it's okay. It's kind of like in Roller Coaster Tycoon or Parkitect, where you spend research money to find new rides, when that's not an amusement park's job. They don't find new rides unless you're Knoebels, in which case you just rescue old rides and bring them back from the dead. This area here is bothering me more than any of you could possibly know, but it's okay, I'll deal. I have lots of questions of why that's not working. But we're going to go through, we'll get those in there. These are so unbelievably cheap. It's kind of crazy. All right, and I just want to make sure we have spots dedicated for some of the other things, just in case. And let's go back out and make sure we're not filling up any of these routes. It doesn't look like we are. But we do have this bus tour here, which we can go in. Let's zoom on in. And zooming in this game is fantastically annoying. So I need to go to Francis Pool. So we'll start there, and that needs to go to train station. Where's Francis Pool at? Because I want to... That's one of the other things. It doesn't default to the closest train station all the time. It'll pop you around to various train stations. Oh, and it needs to go to an airport. Awesome. So if we're doing to an airport, a train station down this way makes sense. So we'll have it go there. And then to an airport right there. Alright, so that's a long bus trip. And then return back to... Yeah, I got it. Do we? No, we don't get to even do any of that. We just need one bus for all that. So we'll confirm that. We'll activate that. And that can go there. And then we need to name that bus route. And I forget how to do that. So, oh, it's in here, yeah. Francis Pool. There we go. Okay. Don't know what it's going to do for us longer term, but we're good. No. That line is doing beautifully. Look at the money that one's making. Where is it at? It's not doing so good on the weekends, but Arlington proper is killing it. $110,000 a week? Heck yeah. We'll see how all that goes, but I'm happy. I'm excited. If we do a new route, we need 150 to unlock our next new route. And our rating went down. We just need to get the 3.5. Come on, guys. It's not that big a deal. We're going to need some more buses, but we need more money to do that. Last time I checked, we have lots of loans out, so we can't take more loans. We need to repay some of these sooner rather than later. I really should have taken that $200,000 we got last time and invested it in repaying some of our loans, but I'm not always a smart person, and I don't always do the smart thing, and in that case, I most definitely did not do the smart thing, but that's okay. We're going to add some more brake pads here. I'm going to bring these up to like 12, I think. So we'll do that. Another 6 of those. So we're spending $2,000. Do I want to put another air conditioner? We have 1 in storage. I think that makes sense. And we have 1 battery. Yeah, we're okay with that. And we're just hoping and praying that we'll be able to bring all this up to speed here real soon. I, again, really wish that time shift button, I could click through some of the stuff and maybe have to decide on things, but I want to hit a button to fast forward, especially through the slower times. Like right now, I don't have much to do. And there's not even really a way to research the amount of demand that your routes are going to have. If there was a research area where you could find out like desired routes or auto-scheduled routes for like the best possible throughput of stuff, like that would be awesome, but that's not part of the game in its current state. As I'm recording this, there have been developments, like there are updates to this game on a shockingly routine basis. So like I feel confident in, let me back up. I don't always feel confident in posting videos of games that haven't received updates in a long time. The biggest offender of that was the Tornado game. I think it's just called Storm Chasers. That game has awful update schedules. It just doesn't tell you when they're updating anything. It doesn't tell you when they're doing anything. It just kind of randomly exists occasionally, and it does its thing. I would not recommend that game, or should I say games like it, because that game's very fun. Don't get me wrong. I just wouldn't recommend that game for something where you're looking for updates and for changes, and for an early access game, that's what I'm looking for. I want the concerns I have to be treated correctly and fairly, and to be put into place. Even if it's not my concern, I want concerns that have been brought up as a community to be better. And games that don't get updates very often don't tend to do that, or they do it in spurts where it's kind of jarring almost, where it's like, okay, now you get an update. But it's great, but we could have had smaller ones. Again, I'm not a software developer, so I have no idea how this actually works. I'm sure I'm saying things that are completely off base. If you are a game developer, I apologize, because I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I just very much dislike the idea that games go dormant for months and or years, and then you release some updates and then nothing has happened since. And I don't like that. I know that's kind of how software has been for a long time, but in early access games where we're supposed to be developing and doing things, I want to see it develop. I want to be part of that. And occasionally you get to be, occasionally you don't. This game, I feel like I'm part of the development. I've given some feedback. I've seen changes implemented, not things that I've recommended, but just general changes that have improved the game, that make it more fun. And I am very appreciative of developers who ask for feedback, get feedback, and implement the good feedback. It's kind of very cool to see. So here's our first Francis Pool run that we're going to run here, and we'll see what that does. We have no money to do anything with, and our star rating is at 3.4. So we just need to do some good service, hopefully get up to that 3.5, and then we'll have what are we going to have there? 146. So we're edging in on what we need to do. We're also edging in on our tours. Last time we were at 0 of that 540, and we're moving right along with that. And our profit margin is also moving along. We should be out of the negatives here, hopefully very soon. We're out of the negatives. There we go. I don't intend to go back in there until tomorrow because we lose money overnight. No! Stephen Clark, do not help us. Well, a lot of times I can't affect the bus intervals. I only can do that on our bus routes, which we honestly don't own that many. These are not ours. Or let me go back over here. Okay. So, Arlington Major or Minor and Proper are not ours. Brookmont is not ours. Francis Pool is not ours. Reagan Ferry is not ours. The shuttle service, I can't do anything about that. Union Station East is ours. Oh, this one here. Let's take a look at that. You see how it's in the red? Let's edit the timetable there, and let's make buses more frequent. And we're actually going to start that a little sooner, I think, and end it a little later. Because that bus route is very popular. And I'm okay with that. Popular bus routes are good for us. But if we take a look at our money, Arlington Proper is killing it again. Our Reagan Ferry is doing just fine over the weekend here. And, but Arlington Proper, man, that is just making bang. Look at this. It's not even that great of a bus route, quite honestly. Goes around the main parts. There's kind of people in the middle there, but it's doing its job. All right, what do we got here? Got our shuttle service, so you can go out for shuttle. It's a beautiful bus with only 190,000 miles on it. That's okay. And we're set there. What do we got with this? All right, so we got some new stuff. So they're slowing that interval down for Arlington, and Brookmont is doing what? Slowing theirs down as well. This is a good thing for us. That means there's more buses available to us longer term here. And research-wise, what do we got? Oh, we do have our double-decker buses now available to us. Let's go take a look at what that is. The other one we have is the Enviro 400 City. It's expensive, it carries lots of people, and has a really good range. Okay, that's good to know. And do we have our articulated buses when we go into buy a new bus? We do. The E-Citaro G. I don't know what the G stands for, but it carries 146 passengers, 257 miles. That's a fantastic bus. I'm very much in love with that bus right now. Especially for when we get really heavy. That's going to help us out a whole bunch. There we go. Madison Jimenez, I do not like you. Ella Reyes, big fan. Big fan. Joshua Rios, big fan. Bernice Cervantes, big fan. So we're getting, our ratings are definitely, if we go into the course, there's a little upward trend there. Not a lot of one, but a little one. And you can see the comfort is going up, our enough free seats. That's 4 stars. We need to make sure it's going up, but I think increasing the bus service on whatever one that was, I don't remember off the top of my head here. Hopefully that has helped us out here a whole bunch. So we need to get some more 7600 or 7900 electrics in here if we can. And we're doing just a marvelous job, I think, of doing all this. So there's actually going to be 3 different models of the articulated buses. We need to get to 163, so we need 30 more trophies to get to that. We have the cash to do it, shockingly. If we take a look down here, we have mobile app development, which I don't know. Oh, okay. What does it do? Reduces workload on our service center and increases customer satisfaction. Give me that now. Oh, we have bus stop upgrades. That's right. We can take a look here, and we can go to the bus stops, and we can upgrade our bus stops. So nothing's below that, and as we increase this threshold, you can see that we can... Alright, so anything that's under 72, 3, 4, 5... So anything that's under 100% satisfaction will upgrade for $35,000. We can't afford that, but we could if we had the money. So anything under 75 gets upgraded for $5,200. Again, we're just trying to... Oh, I love all the buses coming back in here. Oh no. We gotta repair that now. So, I forget entirely what I was talking about because I wanted to make sure this bus gets repaired between now and then. But as we're going through here, we want to expand out. We have this area that has no bus service, this area which also has no bus service, and then this area here which has no bus service. This area in particular is interesting because there's a lot of big buildings, and as we slowly zoom in, there are points of interest all along here. So I think this area is due for some type of bus service, maybe serving from over here. We can go down, back up at the airport and over, something small that doesn't require a lot of work, but that we can service that stuff. But again, we're closing in on our completed tours. We are improving our company rating. It's at 3.4 stars and not helping us. I don't know how we get internet. I'm assuming that's an unlock in research. Yeah, WLAN. Although it's interesting that some of these have information, like tell you what they are. This one has it because for some reason, but the other ones don't, and I don't understand what's going on there. I'd like that for all of them. It's probably just a slight oversight or something random going on there, but I would really prefer to have something easily so I can know exactly what I'm purchasing or spending effort to get in the game. I also love that we have 4 bus washes, so literally all of our bus washes can be in use at the same time, and it's not a concern in the slightest. Like, look at this. All of the buses. We had all 4 buses getting washed at one time. It was a beautiful thing. Uh-oh. We got an indicator out. Get that repaired real fast. And used buses. We do have a... Uh-oh, hold on. Is this the same one that we set up to repair? Yeah, okay. I was concerned. Alright, let's put in... I'm assuming the articulated buses need the large parking spot, so let's put in one... Nope, not that. A large parking space. So we'll put that there. We'll get the charger in its place. And let's see what the used articulated bus costs. $42,000. It does not need a battery. It does need an air conditioner. It does not have a router, which none of our buses have. It does have the passenger information system. And it needs new tires, brake pads. It needs... Okay, and a wiper. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's offer $40K. And we accepted our offer. So we're going to have our first articulated bus. Look at you, gorgeous beast. You are our brand new, beautiful bus. We're going to clean and wash and upgrade you, and everything about you is going to be wonderful. So it's going to go to paint. Oh, there's not a template for this one. Okay, so our bottom color is white. Our secondary color is all the way up to the red. Let's save that as Red Moon Rocket. We'll save that locally, because why would we put that on the Steam area here? Who do we have? Yeah, you can take a break, that's fine. And then look, they go on the big lift because there's no way the bus would ever fit onto that size. But we're getting closer. Our buses are looking better. They're getting repaired. I love the articulated bus. They're super cool. Oh, we did successfully do something there with the Audi field. So we got our money for that, which is awesome. And we have new research. What's the new research? Increased range by 10%. Heck yeah. It doesn't cost us any money. We just have to get the 135, which we did, because our rating's up. Heck yeah. We're up at 3.5. So we did that. Sorry. I get excited about dumb stuff. We need to carry a lot of people in one day. Hopefully that will happen on a regular day, but 18,900 people is a lot of people for our service. We'll see what happens with that. But our buses are getting cleaned. It's $15 to clean one of these buses compared to $5 for these. And I'm assuming these are like, well, these guys are $25 to wash. So this is probably like, oh, $35 to wash. Okay, so it's not that much more. But you can see that has to use the large bus wash. And thank you, Fernanda Ramos, who, and Grace Cruz and Adriana? I can't read. Goodness gracious. But yeah, this bus is upgraded. It is ready to roll. So we have an Isotero G. That is our thing. I'm glad our service employee likes their job. All right, so let's go at the street. Let's add some more large parking spots here. And we're gonna add another bus charger for 3. We're in minus $6,600, but that's okay. All of our buses back in their spots. Just double checking to make sure we are at least green with all of the buses and they're not dirty. That one needs to be washed. That one needs to be washed. That one desperately needs to be washed. All right, we're doing our job. We got everything rolling here. I'm very happy with where we're at. And I'm just going to click on our bus fleet and go to not cleanliness, but technical condition, and make sure we're good. And it looks like we are good across the board for all. What do we have? 34 buses. And I'm pretty happy with that. Oscar Carter, not a fan. Move the hair out of your eyes, my friend. Ugh. All right, so we're moving forward here. I apologize. I just get frustrated by ratings where there's just nothing there to them. I still really dig this effect. I think it's beautiful. It's just a nice touch on a game. All right, so Brookmont, we're gonna open that up. Oh, we're minus 14,000. Holy goodness. Looks like power went out. See how our lot is dark. Hold on. So if the entire power system fails, self-generated electricity cannot be used. I mean, I have solar panels in my house and we are grid tied, which means if the grid goes down, we go down, because there's not a battery backup system in our house, because batteries are really, really, really expensive for a house. But the idea here is that if you have solar panels and the grid goes down, if your solar panels are grid tied, that means they cannot put energy into the lines if people need to work on them, which makes perfect sense. If you have a battery backup, you can have that be separated and you have energy coming in but not going out. So this makes sense. It's just super annoying and it's not well kind of described in the game. I also don't see any area here where I go into outdoor area. I can build on photovoltaic systems, but I have no ability to put on a battery storage. So I would like to have that option in the game at some point to add battery stuff. All right, let's speed the game up. What was our most popular route again? It was White House, is it North? All right, so White House North, I want to put on this bad boy. I forgot we had that, but I'd really like to put that on. So Arlington proper, White House West. But we're going to get our articulated bus rolling through our cities here. Union Station East. We're just going to put that on there, there. And all of this stuff is just going to head out and do its thing, and we will be just fine. Oh, White House North. I should have saved. I get impatient. I'm sorry. So we'll see how we do here, but this is the problem with if we have electric buses. If the grid goes down, it is a problem, and we don't have any way of storing up any energy. So we have all battery buses. Most of our buses don't seem to really care the distance that they're going. We keep them on short enough time intervals and distances from our depot that doesn't really matter, but in something like this, it could matter and it could be a problem. So hopefully here we'll be able to carry enough people for the day, and hopefully, more importantly, that we'll be able to finish the number of tours we need to complete in a given day here. Again, we're shooting for 175. We can do it, especially if we get this. Like we'll be there. We'll be over 200. We're almost 200 if we get to this. But if we get this, we're definitely getting that one. So just a matter of time. we need to continue to expand our fleet. Unfortunately, we can't take out more loans. We just can't do that. I don't feel comfortable taking out all of our loan spots. If you've watched any of my other videos where loans are an option, either Parkitect or Roller Coaster Tycoon, you know that I like to max loans out, but still keep stuff in a reserve just in case. You need to have an escape plan, and I like to plan them out with not using up all of my money in loans. But that's just me. So let's go in here, see our routes. They're all being utilized beautifully. And this continues to go down, which is a little concerning, especially yesterday. That's very concerning. We've had we've had a downward trend. So Thursday, Friday went down, Saturday went down even more. Sunday took a tank, and we need to make sure we bring these other things back up. What did we do? Our environmental reward went down, which isn't too big a deal. Subsidies wise, that's where we took big hits. Okay. Good to know. What do we got? Increased range by 10%? Heck yeah, that's a good thing to have come into place when we lost our electricity, even though it's back now. It's a good thing to have, period. And we're gonna, yeah. We are very high priority. We do care about our buses. We want to represent a strong united front for the public transportation of Washington, D.C. And hopefully our buses are doing it. These do not look like city buses, by the way. These look like coach buses. I mean, I dig what they look like. Like, they're beautiful. But if you didn't have this door here, you could not convince me that it's not a coach bus of some type. These look like city buses. I love that you take a look, they have the spot there, and then they also have the license plate there, and you have little cracks in the concrete and stuff. Like, it's super cool. I dig it. And as you zoom in, you get the higher level of detail with things. Man, it's perspective on this is very fun. I really dig a lot of this game. Luckily, our finances here are rapidly coming up to where they need to be. We have one more tour. There we go. We are at where are we at? 157. We unlocked some new research, and we have some inbox stuff. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, that's not our problem. And let's see. Okay, we're using that one less. Okay, that's good for us right now. So we can increase or reduce bus dirt there. Okay, is that the only thing we got out of that? We need to get the 175 really badly. We need to get the 175. But this one, it's going to get us 12. 12 is going to take us to 169. Nice. And we just need a little hop, skip, and a jump to get to the next stage. But I think that's going to wrap us up here for today. I'm really excited that we got articulated buses, that we're going to be able to employ them. We just need to be able to afford them right now. That's our biggest problem. We just don't have the money to buy up lots of stuff, but we will get there. It will make more sense down the road. But let's quickly take a look at our bus routes. We're doing White House West needs some help. I do not have an articulated bus, but I do have some of these guys, so we'll send them out there, and off you go. And folks, that's going to wrap us up here for today. Next time, we're going to get to the point where we can start scheduling and managing all the things that we need to manage. But for today, we're going to take it easy and be happy that we have an articulated bus. Look at it. It's gorgeous. I love it. And I'm very, very, very happy with it. But I'll see you next time. Folks, have a great one. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.